Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm just giving some random thoughts for today. I'm not doing much today. I'm just cleaning up the house, and in between, I'm doing some push-ups and some arm curls and things like that. And started getting a little frustrated because I'm not making that many. I'm not making a lot of gains. I think I'm actually shrinking in a few areas. I am on a really particular diet, things like that's it, and I'm not drinking as much water, so I'm not holding on to a lot of water weight, which is good. But I started thinking about hard gainers and the struggles and the frustrations and and everything that we kind of go through. I don't think people really understand how frustrating it is to put in the work, to watch your diet, to do everything you're supposed to, but you're not filling out the way you would like to. And then when you start eating, you start overeating to try and compensate for that, you create more problems for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It doesn't mean that you're less of a guy if you're not filling out the way you're supposed to. It doesn't mean you're less than a woman if you're not filling out the way you're supposed to. What it means is that your body metabolizes, or I'm going to use small words. Your body uses food and drink more efficiently than other people. Some people, if they eat the wrong foods, they're screwed. They can't burn it off. It's fat. They have a really fucking bad day. It takes a week for them really to process what they just ate. Hard gainers, we don't have to be as conscious because your body makes use of it in some way, shape, or form. It's going to take whatever you've put in your system, and it's going to find a way to use it. Other people don't. They don't have that. They don't have that ability, which is why you see some people weighing their rice and carbs on a scale. They put this on the scale. They put that on the scale. They eat a lima bean. They're getting fat. Me and you, it's like whatever. It's fumes in a matter of seconds. So try not to get too frustrated. One tool, actually, let me see the name of it. One tool that I used that was actually pretty successful with gaining weight was a protein tracker. And it's a free download on iTunes. I don't know if it's on Google, but I definitely know it's on iTunes. You have to pre-program it. So right now in mine, I've got 3 eggs pre-programmed in. 3 eggs are roughly 18.5 grams of protein. All chicken breasts are roughly 25 to 30 grams of protein. I put in 25 grams, the lower end of it, just because it makes more sense for me. Like, I'm not going to overshoot, I always undershoot, so I get to fit in like an extra snack of yogurt or some nuts or something other like that, or some peanut butter or whatever. I've got chicken thighs. I love chicken thighs. Chicken thighs are smaller than chicken breast. Chicken thighs are roughly 16 grams of protein. So when you eat one chicken breast for dinner with whatever it is you're having, that's pretty filling. You eat chicken thighs, you might eat 3 or 4 of them, right? 4 times 16 is, I don't know, it's a lot of numbers, but it's more than 25 to 30 grams eating the chicken breast. I've got steak. Steak is difficult because you have to put in a particular cut. Sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes. They're 2 grams of protein. And you think about that, it's not as starchy as white potatoes or russet potatoes or even red potatoes. So they have more of a protein value than those other potatoes. A cup of yogurt is roughly 16 grams of protein. When I eat yogurt, like when I measure the cup of yogurt, it's usually the small little like Yoplait cups. I put mine in a coffee mug, which is roughly 2 to 2.5 cups. So in my tracker, I've got it programmed at 16 grams because that's roughly what it comes out to. One of those small little cups is like 8 grams, 8 to 10. I've got shrimp. I don't know why, because you have to, it's hard to track shrimp because of the size, because of the weight. They're all different. But I put in a serving of shrimp as 26 grams of protein. just to make sense. And then on occasion, if I have a protein bar, the good protein bar by MetRx, they have like a chocolate cookie one, I think, something like that. Whatever the 32 gram one is, that's the only one I buy. I don't buy the others because they're 28 grams. And if I'm going to be spending $4 for this shit, I want as much protein as I can get. So I buy the highest protein one, and you know, just I'll buy like 10, 12 at a time, and then go from there. But the protein tracker actually worked, and I have it set for 160 grams of protein a day. I haven't been using it, but as of today I started tracking my protein. So far I've had 6 eggs for breakfast and a cup of yogurt. So I'm almost halfway to my goal. I'm going to have to squeeze in something. I need to pre-program peanut butter in there, but I need to squeeze in some type of snack and then have a feast for dinner to meet my protein goals. I'm not concerned with calories because I'm going to fidget, I'm going to do something, I'm going to do some push-ups, I'm going to do something to burn it off. I'm not worried about that in the slightest. I'm worried about my protein gains, or my allowance of protein. So that might be something that other people need to consider as far as how to fill out a little more. If I don't have the 6 eggs for breakfast, and I have 2 cups or 2 packets of oatmeal, put it in the microwave. I let it cook dry, so I don't put that much water in it. I put enough so it cooks, and I let it come out as tight as it can, because I just put a cup of yogurt in the shit, mix it up, boom. You know, carbs and yogurt, and having complex carbohydrates, but having some protein, and it's not heavy on my. It's filling, but it's not heavy. So you don't really have to worry about that too much. But getting back to hard gainers, it can be a blessing or a curse. It's a curse because it's fucking frustrating. You know, you put in your 3.5 hours in the gym, and you're making minimum gains. I mean, you're getting the chiseled, you're getting form, you're getting definition, you're building muscle. But compared to someone that holds a lot of fat and you see them getting bigger, their muscles aren't getting bigger. What happens is the fat on their body is fluffing them up, so they look twice as big as what they actually should be. So if they lost the water weight, they lost the fat, they'd be on, you know, the same measurements as you. So you don't pay too much. And then those people, they had their own struggles. I mean, they gotta weigh everything. They have to be super self-conscious of everything they eat, when they eat, how it's cooked, what's in it, how much salt, you know, shit like that. I don't worry about. I could eat 2 cheesesteaks, a large fry, and a fucking pizza. I just go to the gym, put in a good day's work at the fucking gym. I'm good. You know, those people, they're screwed for weeks. So again, try not to get too frustrated, and hang in there. Hey, this is Ray, and I'll see you guys later.